If you're not using cream makeup as a brown skin girly, that's the reason why you hate the way your makeup looks. For so many years, as a professional makeup artist, I have tried every single formula of foundation you can possibly think of. I thought that the best match for me was going to be powder foundation. Every time I would use liquids, they would always turn orange on me or oxidize or enhance texture and look super duper cakey. Although I did have to be very careful with powders, sometimes they would look very dry. They definitely looked super duper dull. And if I ever used a specific setting spray on it, it would instantly darken the foundation. So I had to use tons of caution with it. And it wasn't until I started using this custom cream makeup routine that I realized that this is the answer to my brown skin struggles. The beauty of cream makeup is that it does not set by itself. So this allows you to have plenty of playtime when it comes to applying. Your makeup will not oxidize because the color stays true to color. Cream makeup is also super duper easy to mix. So if you find that maybe your winter shade is a little bit too light for you, but your summer shade is a little too dark, you can mix both of them super easily without worrying about it getting cakey, heavy, or enhancing texture. Plus, cream makeup glides on the skin like butter, especially if your skin is properly prepped. And the reality is that our faces are not one flat color, so why are we still applying our makeup like it is? I honestly thought to get that natural makeup look, I needed to even out my skin tone, but all I was doing was getting rid of the beautiful dimension on my face and making myself look super flat and dull and lifeless. And I know that contour seems super duper scary and intimidating, especially when you see how dark this contour is. But as you can see on my face, it blends in like butter. A little bit goes such a long way. And I'm going to show you up close and personal that this looks and feels like skin, and it wears so beautifully in the Florida heat, which was a huge perk for me. I personally am a sweaty Betty anytime it is above 70 degrees, so I need to make sure that my makeup is going to last all day long. So if you want to learn my step-by-step beginner routine on how to create three-dimensional makeup in less than 5 minutes, let's jump right into it. We're starting off by using this 4-in-1 brush that has a foundation, contour, concealer brush, and then mini detailing brush. I'm using the larger fluffy brush to apply my contour horizontally on my cheeks and on my forehead and jawline first, and then I'm going to go into a bronzer shade and I'm going to use my brush vertically to go ahead and blend in that contour, help to soften it up. And I'm placing this just above the contour, really taking my time with this step. I like doing an underpainting technique for the most natural look, so I'm going to go in with my blush shade and do the same exact step where I'm applying that right on top of the blush and bronzer and just helping to blend everything together. And I'm really going to take my time building this up, stamping this. I didn't want to cut out too much so that you can really see the process of this. Then I'm going into a shade that's just a little bit darker than my skin tone and using the fluffy brush from the inside of this pilot brush, and I'm using that to help add coverage in the areas that I need it, like around my nose where I have some redness, underneath my eyes where I have some darkness, and anywhere else where I may need it, like any little acne spots that may be showing through. And I like to press in all of the makeup to help make sure that I am having the coverage that I want without moving things around. And as you can see, we've already gone ahead and perfected quite a bit of the skin. The secret to having that flawless makeup look is making sure that you cover up any of those distracting areas and making sure that you're using a shade that's one shade darker. This will help you to not have to use as much layers. You won't have to use a color corrector because that darker shade is going to help to correct naturally. Then I'm going in with the smaller pencil brush in this pilot brush to go ahead and contour my nose. I love using this brush for detailed contouring, like my nose, inside of my eyes, to really create the shape that I want. And since my skin is nice and prepped, you'll notice that my makeup is literally applying like butter. If you find that your cream makeup is not applying like butter, it's because your skin is not prepped enough. So now I'm going into this skin tone shade. This matches my face a little bit more, and I'm using the side of the brush, not the tip of this brush. I find that that's what a lot of people do, and they're always using their brush wrong. So using that side is going to help to apply the foundation a lot more evenly. And as you can see, again, I am pressing that into the skin and it literally blends into my skin. This is what's going to help to melt everything together, and it's going to help blend in that darker shade into the rest of the skin so that it doesn't look so harsh and intense as you see right now. I'm mostly applying that underneath the eyes, around the face, around the blush bronzer, underneath the contour, and just taking my time to stamp that. And again, if you are needing a face map, just let me know in your color match form. Now I'm going in with a shade that's a little bit lighter. You could either use a smaller brush, or I'm just going to use the tip of the pointy brush, and I'm going to go ahead and place that around the darkness, not on the darkness, and on the center of the nose, and then going back in with whatever's left on the brush and just blending in all of the edges. I just like to stamp. I usually don't swipe unless if I want to move the makeup around, but since I'm wanting to create natural coverage, I'm going to go ahead and stamp everything together. This is what the makeup looks like before setting it, and this is what my makeup looks like after I've set it with powder and done the rest of my face. You can see how everything still looks very skin-like, looks very natural and fresh, while keeping beautiful dimension and depth to the face. Now, the one thing that I will say about this makeup is that everyone's application method is going to look a little bit different, which is why I have an option in my color match form to help create a custom face map for you to teach you where to place the colors that you order on your face and for your needs. So if you are wanting to find your perfect shades, I'm going to have my color match form listed down below for you in the description, and make sure that you check that box. So let me know down below in the comments, what other brown skin makeup struggles are you dealing with that I can help you simplify next.